if you eat beans, you'll be taller. I'm not even going to mention the random people that you just meet just because you are acquainted with them over time. Not like you even know them like that. All of a sudden, you just expect you to be calling them brother or calling them auntie, and I'm like, wait, who is your mate? Do I look like I'm your mate? Like, is it because I look young? I do alright. Those are not thinking that. Can you imagine? Then there will always be some other people that will not be like, fitile or what they know shade. Looking younger than your age is probably one of the most googled questions of all time. A lot of people even go as far as using anti-aging creams and trying out different beauty secrets or trying to look younger. Some people even go as far as undergoing a surgery. But as someone that is 27 years old and probably looks maybe 6 to 9 years younger than she actually is, as far as I'm concerned, looking younger than your age is a scam. It's a bloody scam. Do not be duped. I'm serious. In today's video, I'm just going to be talking about the shaking that life has showed me. Simply because I happen to look extremely young and I did not look my age. One of the things that makes it tough or that makes it worse is the fact that I'm also petite. And I'm not even petite like that though. Let me explain. Under normal circumstances, I'm supposed to be 5'7", but my friends will say, yeah, I'm not 5'7", I'm 5'5". It's a lie. That makes me why it's a lie. It's probably weird, but I'm not even really sure how you're supposed to measure height, if I'm being honest. I feel it's relative. Do you measure from your foot to your shoulder or from your foot to the highest point of your head? I suppose that should be this point. It's something people like to argue about a lot with me. I don't know why they just be fast and just always angry people, but that's another story for today. As to the reason why I said looking younger than your age is a scam. When I was a child, if you had told me I would be sitting in front of you making this video, I would have said nah, it's a lie. Because to start with, first and foremost, I was one of the chubby kids. I was the kind of kid that you do not want to mess with. I was the kind of kid that was very, very protective of people that were smaller than she was, if you understand what I was saying. I was probably even taller than some people that were my age mates. But all of a sudden, as we started growing old, the fact that I was small started becoming more and more apparent, especially because a lot of my age mates were growing taller rapidly. By some twist of fate, I became one of the smallest in my class. Let me reiterate it to you. I was never the smallest in my class. I just happened to be one of the smallest. As a result of that, when I got to primary 5, I'm extremely sure I was probably supposed to be one of the prefects in my school. For God's sakes, I was extremely brilliant. I knew maths, I knew English. I used to be good in maths and English, like bad. I knew book like that. Anyway, I took competitions and I won. I was really, really smart. The only reason, I feel like my teacher even told me there, the only reason why I was never a prefect when I was in primary school was because I looked smaller than everybody else, and so it's only the people that were looking tall that got to be prefect. I used to be a very, very stubborn person and I hardly ever get scared of anything. I can remember the fact that I used to stand on the table and beat people. I won't look for your trouble, but if you ever tried to come for me, I will give it to you hot. I used to have a hard time because I was an easy target to be bullied, but I never allowed myself to be bullied. If you try to beat me, I will beat the shit out of you. That was the kind of person I was. But I was like, Holy Spirit, activate. That's by the way. During secondary school too, I could have been a prefect. The reason why I was not a prefect was because I looked younger than everybody else. Even my juniors were looking older than I was. I was just looking small and cute. I was not even cute, then I was not fine during that period. Probably I didn't even become fine until uni. Yeah, maybe when I was SS3. That was when I started looking my head and I started looking fine. But that's by the way. When I got to senior secondary school, I attended the federal school by the way. So as a senior, you get to punish your juniors and all. EmuesiriOkagbare could not punish anybody because who do you want to punish? I knew people that were shorter than I was, that I used to punish people, that they were wicked seniors. But I also felt like, what was the point? I entered federal school in SS1. I remember the fact that I used to get punished a lot. Ah gosh, some people hated me like mad. Christmas can come we judge you, but I've forgiven you. But let's just move on. I used to get punished a lot by people that I did not even do anything to. Maybe just by association, that kind of thing. But when I got to SS3, when I was a full-fledged senior, I just could not punish anybody. Apart from the fact that I was not interested, it was also because of this nagging feeling that if I punish somebody, and those juniors decide to make somebody a scapegoat, and they now decide to come and beat me, please, who will save me? Instead of that, I had to become a very nice senior, a good senior. Me that. Looking younger than your age will deprive you of a lot of opportunities that you should have, a lot of experiences that you should have. If it does not deprive you of it, it will delay it. And if it does not delay, it probably deprives you of it totally, that you don't get to experience those things. And that's not really a good thing. So I don't know what you people are looking for. Funny thing is this, I can remember during that period, they used to tell us that if you eat beans, you'll be taller. Who else believes that shit? Because I don't even understand. I ate so much beans. It did not change anything at all. I was still pretty much the same height. I didn't grow taller or anything. It did not add to my height at all. I never grew taller. I ate beans, hoping that maybe I'll get taller. I never did. It did not happen. They duped me. Let me give you a story of what happened when I was in uni. There was this particular time that I was traveling to school from home. So I had to go to the car park, Of course, I cannot fly. We don't used to fly to school. Like, I'm not a witch and I don't have an aeroplane. When I got to the car park, I enlisted the help of one of those young, small children that can help you carry your luggage from one point in the park to another. So they even begged me, this boy begged me to allow him to help me carry my luggage to where I was going to. I just decided that just let me help this one, and I agreed. When we got to where I was going to, normally it should not cost more than 100 naira or 200 naira. I can't really remember how much I gave him, honestly speaking. When I gave him the money, he refused. I was like, what happened? This is how much I used to pay. Or could I help me with this kind of thing? Only for him to be telling me, as with those other small boys, I can be giving them that amount. And frankly speaking, I was not even trying to cheat him. It was the normal cost of haulage that I paid him for reals. So this guy started telling me, that means the other small boys that I could have given it to them. But him is big, him is older than them, that I'm not supposed to pay him that amount, I'm supposed to pay him this other amount. I was like, what do you mean? What's wrong with this one? That who does one think is? I was like, no, that this is the amount I paid, that even though that you should have said that from the onset. I don't think we agreed on the price because I didn't really think it was a big deal before. So I was like, you should have spoken up, you should have said this from the onset. What do you mean? This is how much I'm going to pay you. Let me tell you guys something. I know I'm older than this boy. He's just tall. Or should I say he's just tall for nothing? I'm extremely sure I am older than this boy. There's no way I will not be older than this boy. It's not possible. His mates that were my mates at that point in time, they were probably already driving or something. They were already driving or they were doing heavier things. They were not doing the bitty works that he was doing. All of a sudden, one man like that just came from nowhere. He probably was one of those drivers that sit at the parks. He came to meet us. Then this man was talking to me. He was like, I don't blame you. He was saying it to Yoruba. Should I say it to Yoruba? No, let's just say it in English. He was like, I don't blame you. It's not your fault. That I don't blame you at all. He was not telling me that it's because that is the boy. The boy did not go to school. The boy decided to spoil his life by not going to school. That he ran away from home. Is it my business? He was telling me that it's because the boy ran away from home. He did not go to school. He decided to ruin his life by not going to school. That's why somebody like me can be talking to him like that. Assuming the boy had gone to school, he won't be there. I won't be talking to him like that. That see somebody like this that is older than me that I'm talking to anyhow. You know the point where you wanted to start arguing and you knew you were in right, so you were ready for any shit. The moment the man brought that up, that was exactly how my reaction was. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Are these people okay? But I could not say it because for God's sake, it's the garage. If they slap you, what will you do? If they beat you, there's nobody to fight for you. You don't even know anybody that can fight for you enough. There's pretty much nothing you can do. At that point in time, I was so hungry. I just wanted to get out of there. I came to get the money and I just left. In my mind, I was like, need to say I'm tall. I now look old, small. These people will be talking to me anyhow. Would they even dare speak to me anyhow? Like from where to where now? They don't talk it to me. I don't even blame them. It's not even their fault. I was just so angry, really. I'm not even going to mention the random people that you just meet just because you are acquainted with them over time. Not like you even know them like that. All of a sudden, you just expect you to be calling them brother or calling them auntie. And I'm like, wait, who is your mate? Do I look like I'm your mate? Like, are you alright? It's not okay. What's so rubbish is that, do I look like I'm your mate? Is it because I look younger? Are you alright? Those are start thinking that, can you imagine? And what to share Baby sorrow, which was mate. Then there will now be some other people that I don't know this is their business. There will always be some other people that will now be like, Fitile, Omode lo she, Omode rada wejo, please. Omode from where? Are you people all right together? She people are okay. And then you'll be telling you, page from people you check there, and you be like, I'm serious. That scenario that I just described, it still follows me till today. It even followed me to corporate environment. But someone that was age mates with was talking to me like that. I know your mate, so you can't talk to me like, wait, you can share bear. I was like, it's not alright. I was telling him, guy, I'm not your mate. Make it to your prayer, I'm not your mate. I'm not your mate at all. I'm probably even older than you. What would I find out? Even if they want to be older than you, say, because they're older than you with like 2 months, 3 months. I'm watching that. To now think that one of the bullshit perks they try to sell you is that don't worry, when you are old, you will look younger than your friends. That's what they'll tell you. Now imagine this scenario in the future, yeah? When I'm 65 years old, let's say 65 is fine. When I'm 65 years old, I have a medical emergency and I need to be attended to as soon as possible. Let's say at whatever hospital, in whatever country or state it might be, at the hospital, elderly people are giving priority over younger ones. It happened during coronavirus, so you should understand what I'm saying. And I'm not saying coronavirus is going to happen again, like God forbid, but I'm just using that as an example. Let's say I'm at the hospital, I have a medical emergency, yes, and I'm about to be attended to. When I'm supposed to be attended to, yeah, they're rushing someone else that's probably about 50 years old, but she looks like she's 65. Remember the fact that I'm 65 years old, but I look 50, right? I've established that already. So they're rushing someone else that is 50, but she looks like she's 65, but she's pushing 70. I'm just using that as an example. What do you think they would give priority to? Is it me that I look young or someone else that looks old? Because I just don't understand the perks that are supposed to be associated with looking young. I don't get it. I do not even see it. Imagine how annoying it is for you to have to introduce yourself with your age most of the times. It's sure by people just dismiss you automatically because they feel like you are younger. Okay, let me give you this example. There was a particular day I went to a store to get something. I was asking one of the attendants for something, I can't really remember. She was acting like she didn't really get it. So I had to describe the past to her that, okay, I came here to buy it at so period of time. So she was like that, no, that I've never even seen you here before. I was like, I come here a lot, normally. Only first tell me that, do you come here with your mom? So I cannot buy things myself. My mom has to follow me. What do you mean? I don't understand you. That's not even the worst of it all. There are times when I go to some stores or I go to some malls and I feel people look at me like, what's this one doing here? All these small bodies. This one cannot go to normal market again. That's what I tend to get. I've been somewhere like that before and one of those attendants said it to my face. In this particular place, those ones, yeah, it was just nasty. This particular girl said because she's a girl, she's not a lady, no. She's a girl. She said, you remember that call on Jackie for the supermarket by you. When those people perceived it was like, nah, this one is just one body like that. All these bodies that cannot go to market. Whenever you even want to pay, you will notice this in the attitude. You're using all for okay, this one is extreme. You're using all for me. Who are you? Who do you think you are? I'm just like, yeah, I'm not even your mate, for God's sakes. I'm older than you. I work. I earn money. More money than you. I have a degree. Babes, what's your problem? Because most of these store attendants, always secondary school students that are looking to get into the university most of the time, they tend to be shallow-minded a lot of the times. And it's always really, really annoying. In some other scenarios, you have to introduce yourself like, I am not that young. You can't talk to me like that. It now gets even annoying because the other times where some people will be so shocked whenever they have to introduce you to anybody they meet, they would have to tell the person that she's not as young as she looks, so she's actually older than she looks. Or maybe some people will be like, whenever they see someone that is younger than you and they know your age, they'll be like, see, she's older than you, she's also years old. I don't really understand this. Is it the awe, or is the surprise, or is the shock? I don't get it. Is it necessary? Other people do not have to be like that. Can I just look my age? Is it too much to ask for if you were to ask to look my age? Because I really do not get it. At work, this one is even funnier. Let me give you a clear example. I'll probably even give you two. I could give you a lot, but I'll give you two. There was a particular time I was in contact with these truck drivers that used to deliver heavy equipment. So I'm talking about the big trucks, trailers. I was in contact with them because I needed to direct them to the sites they were going to deliver materials to, because they had to travel overnight. I was always in contact with them. They were always calling me. So they were calling me, hello ma, yes ma, good evening ma, we're already on our way. We've left. We've gotten to Shagam. We've gotten to Ibadan ma. Note the fact that I'm stressing ma a lot. If there's anything I've learned in my adult life, is the fact that when people give you respect, don't refuse it. Or else, if you refuse the respect that people give you freely without you having to ask for it, before you get it back, oh my goodness, you might never get it back. So you can be the kind of person that they'll be like, hello ma, good morning ma. You'll be like, no, don't call me ma. Yeah? What do you mean? Yes, my name is ma. Never ever refuse respect. That's something I've learned. Especially when it comes to holding some positions, you need to be respected to make things work. You need to be respected, be able to accomplish tasks. If you cannot command respect in some particular positions that you are in big trouble, because we literally have to beg people to get work done. That's something I've learned, Sha. So I never corrected them. At some point, when they calling me around midnight, because remember I told you they were traveling overnight. So when they called me around 4 a.m., they were like, Shay, I might disturb you. This one that will be calling you since midnight. I was like, no problem. So long as they get to where they are going to. They said, hope your husband will not be complaining, that we are calling you too much. I was like, no, don't worry. I didn't tell them the fact that I was not married. What's their business? So they were calling me, hello ma, yes ma, good morning ma. When they got to the site, they called me again around 5 a.m. Hello ma, I was like, welcome, no problem. Thank God. After they offloaded, just hold on. There's somewhere I'm going to with this. After they offloaded, I was present because I needed to collect the offload documents. So they were now asking for their delivery fee. We never arranged anything of sorts with the company that we purchased the items from. When they were asking, I had to make some calls, and the amount of money that they were asking for was not the kind of money that we could pay in cash. When I told them they should give us an account number, so the company will pay us the account number, only for them to be like, we I can't pay Madam sorry. I knew I was the one they were talking about, but I just pretended like it's not me. They should call the madam that they want to call, probably to someone else, and it's not me. Only for someone else to be like, who is the madam that you're talking about? They were like, that the madam that directed them to this place now. That's when the person was like, don't you know what you now? You need to have seen the shock on their faces. In my mind, I was just laughing. It was funny. But I kept the straight face, of course, because you can't go home fresh. It's not possible. They were shocked. They were surprised. I was just like, see, you know what? Let me see what I can do. So I'll help you. The man was like, Emma, because, of course, when they met me, they were treating me like, okay, yeah, this one is a small girl and she's just a normal person. They never really expected I was the person they were relating with. So, immediately they just switched like, Emma, or phone. I was like, it's not your fault. It's good. I don't look it. I just look young. That was one part. The second one that happened when I was in uni. Yeah. The university I went to, at the beginning of every year, you have to look for accommodation. Most of the times, you get them from students that obtained their accommodation and are willing to sell. That's the most common method of getting accommodation in the university I went to. I was in contact with this guy. There was a particular time he told me this place I was supposed to pay for. I already sold it. And I was like, what's going on? I want to pay now. And I told him that you sold it. I already told you I was going to get it. I was really, really pleased. So he had to be apologizing that actually, don't worry, you will get another one for me. I was like, okay, no problem, just get me one already. I need one as soon as possible. He later got me one, yeah. There was a particular point in time that I needed to meet him. I was in the hostel then and it was outside. So when I got downstairs, I was looking for the person I was talking to on the phone. I recognized him, so I went to meet him that I'm the person you're looking for, or I'm the person you're waiting for, or something like that, Sha. Making this guy saw me. This guy burst into laughter. Guess why? He said, you talk taller than you look. That was exactly what this guy told me. The image he had in his mind of me was that I was tall and I was supposed to look very mature. But instead, no! A 5'7" person was the person he was saying. I was just speechless at that point, but just like, I don't blame you. It's not your fault. If you say I'm tall, small, you won't be talking to me like this. It's not possible. In real life, originally, you can't be talking to me like this. As soon as I was just tall, just tell it to me. You won't talk to me like this. That was a shy anyway. Apart from that, and that one that even annoys me the most. So there's something everybody does. Okay, maybe not everybody. Not everybody is not as tall as I am. There's not something that is annoying, especially when it comes to fashion. The fact that you have to be careful about what you're wearing is also something that is really, really annoying. There are some outfits that when you wear them, automatically you look 10-15 years younger than your age. And then there are ones that when you wear them, you look extremely short. They will just make you look short for no reason. That's the same way the other ones that when you wear them, it look like you're tall. The fact that you're even short does not even show at all. The fact that maybe you have a baby face does not really show, because of course, yeah, you look old just by the outfits you're wearing. Now imagine you showing by you have to be going on Pinterest regularly. Outfits for petite women. Outfits to make you look older. Do you know how annoying that is? It is extremely annoying. You have to be googling styling tips for petite women. You have to be googling the ridiculous things. The annoying thing is that even the color combination matters, because apparently some colors make you look longer, some other ones will make you look short. If you wear the same shade of colors, they elongate your figure. I'm serious, these ones are valid. If you wear contrasting colors, they tend to make you look shorter. That's how it works. Because they will cut you off. That's how they say it. Because they will cut you off at the middle. If you can relate to what I'm saying on any level, let me know in the comment section. I cannot be the only one that has been going through all these things for a long time. But these are just matters that bother me a lot. They leave me perplexed, if I should say so. But that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Of course, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you've watched to this point, please like. Seriously, you should like this video, because I've spent so much time talking about it. You should like. If it's a podcast you're listening to, please like, follow, subscribe. Click the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I put out a new video. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Until then, take care. I know they didn't get post. Hey, I know the post in my brain. But hallelujah. Hey, shake it, but on she. You let me want it. Romular skyscraper. If you want it, you really want it. And this Romular skyscraper. Okay, let's stop it. Only people that watch till the end would have seen that. And y'all are my real G's. Thank you. Bye.